The Strongest Hero Who Loses to a Slime by Shigeru Itsuki. Part 3. Ulysses and Vulper. Hello? Kayoko, are you there? It's Genzo.
Hello. Yes, it's Kayoko. How are you doing, Genzo?
Oh, I'm fine. I just got eaten by a king slime the other day. That was a serious incident.
Oh my. You're going through a lot. Hang in there.
Of course. With my Kayoko cheering for me, I can do anything. I'll talk with you later.
Okay.
Ulysses is a woman who looks to be about 18 years old with long, light hair and a big purple hat. She mentioned that her parents were lumberjacks, I believe.
Thank you for waiting.
Not at all. Thank you very much. You've even come all this way.
I'm the only wizard in town who knows anything about witches, so it only makes sense. And I don't mind either.
I see. I'm glad to hear you say that.
Shall we go then?
Yes. In fact, before Sangha went with Ulysses to meet Vulper, he had gone alone to the eastern forest. However, at that time, a barrier was set up around the forest. He managed to break through, walked around the forest, found a house, and knocked. But there was no answer at all. Something seemed wrong. But since he was not familiar with the situation, he decided to go back and return with someone who was familiar with witches and check again. The party went east from Traumer, the city where Ulysses lived, and approached the forest from there. Sangha stayed ahead of Ulysses. Sangha walked into the forest, but Ulysses was blocked by something invisible at the edge of the forest.
That's strange. How can you get through the wards, Sangha? Warding is a magic that excludes everything but witches and natural creatures. Anyway, I'll be there in just a moment.
Ulysses took out her wand from her pocket and chanted,
Thou art pure thyself.
The barrier glowed white. A few seconds later, the barrier glowed a pale white only in front of Ulysses, and then opened partially as if opening its mouth.
It seems I've been granted permission. The witch must be home.
Well, that's good. It would be troublesome if she weren't here. The two of them went deeper into the forest together, to the house where the witch lived. Excuse me. Is anyone home? Sangha knocked on the door. However, no immediate answer came. Huh. That's strange. Actually, she wasn't here the last time I came. Is she really here? The witch? Bang!
It's you. You're a real pain in my side. Breaking my barriers. It took a lot of work to fix that.
Whoa. You came out surprisingly fast.
The red one there. What's your name? You're a troublesome one, but I see Shirushi. You're connected to God, aren't you? What? Mr. Sangha? Are you connected to God?
What? Well, I guess so.
Oh, well. You've come here for something, haven't you? Come on inside.
The two entered the witch's house. It was like a log cabin.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. They were shown to a table and chairs similar to a dining table. They sat down and had a cup of tea served by Vulper.
I'd like to get right to the point. What the heck are you doing here at my house?
Vulper looked to be about 70 years old. Sangha replied, Actually, we'd like to ask you about something. Do any of the witches require medical treatment?
Treatment? Well, yes, it may be possible, but unfortunately the communication network is down right now, so I don't know much of what's happening with the others. Could you help me fix the network? If you do, I'll give you your answer. I understand. I'll give you a hand, but why is the network broken? What's broken? Where? The magic ore in the center of the magical device used for the communication network is burned out. It's a little bit of a problem for me, though. It's just that I don't have enough magic power. Essentially, you have to spend time pouring magic power into the ore.
Ulysses raised her voice when she heard Vulper's story.
So that's how it works. It's interesting. I've seen processed magic ore before, and it has magic circuits written on it. This time, you want to heal the burned out part of the magic circuit, right? Yes, that's right. Can you help me? You're a wizard by the looks of you. You seem to have basic knowledge of magic. Please. I understand. I'll do my best.
Ah, it sounds like it'll work out. Do you want me to just observe?
No, the red one can just stand over there.
Isn't she treating me poorly? Was it really such a big deal that I broke the barrier? Songa sipped at his tea. In the end, Vulper and Ulysses went to work to repair the magic circuit on the magic ore.
We'll complete the circuit by gluing this piece of Ibrigandine to it here. It will require the magic of 2 people to melt the Ibrigandine. Help me with some fire magic, young lady. Yes, I see. What level of magic do we need? 2nd tier, I believe. Understood.
Songa listened. 2nd tier? That doesn't sound so difficult. Why can't Granny do it by herself? Hey, Vulper, why can't you do it by yourself?
It's because of the nature of what we call a witch. Witches rejuvenate every 100 years, but even if they are rejuvenated, they can't win against their age until the next time they're rejuvenated. I'm 1,078 years old. The next rejuvenation will be in about 30 years.
Oh. But that said, they set about repairing the circuit.
Here we go. Heat through.
The brigandine melted slowly. As if to guide the melted brigandine, Vulper used the next spell.
Electrical burgoo.
The brigandine formed a ring.
The circuitry is now complete. The only thing left to do is replace the crystal in the center of the device with a new one. Will you help me replace the crystal? Yes, of course, Mrs. Witch. Actually, I forgot where I put it in the storage room. Please help me find it. Hey, the red tea drinker over there. You help too.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry I broke your barrier.
It won't happen next time. I think I'll modify the barrier to accommodate the ones with Shirushi this time.
The 3 of them went to the basement warehouse while grumbling about such things. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here, Grandma. This is going to take a while. So, what kind of crystal is it?
Oh, the crystal is like a purple color. It has 3 big spiky crystals on it, so you can tell at a glance.
I see. Shall we do it, Ulysses?
Okay.
The 3 of them began to search through the warehouse. An hour and a half later, they found it in the bottom drawer of a shelf hidden by a pile of books.
Oh, this is it.
The 3 of them quickly returned to the first floor to the magic device and replaced the crystal. Ka-chink! Boom, boom, boom. It started to move, making a sound like a juice vending machine refrigerating.
Phew, it's finally fixed. Now we can contact the Witch of the Past, Mulper.
You did it!
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. Would you like to rest a little? I have some nice tea cakes.
The 2 decided to accept Vulper's offer.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's good. The 3 of them savored the tea and sweets for a while.
Let's get in touch with Mulper now.
Vulper put her right hand on the crystal and put her left hand on her ear, holding up her index and middle fingers. Oh, that's the same method of telepathy between God and I.
Hello, Mulper? It's Vulper. Hello? Vulper, it's been a long time. Yeah, it's been a while. So I have a question for you. Do you need any treatment? No, I don't need any treatment. But speaking of treatment, I'm not sure, but I lost communication with the 3 o'clock witch, Amira. I wonder if something happened. Amira? She's strong-spirited, so maybe she cut it herself. Or maybe something happened, but since it's Amira, even if she needs treatment, she'll be fine for a while. I suppose that's true. I'll try to get in touch with the other witches. If I hear anything, I'll let you know. Thank you. That's all. Okay. Till later, then.
Ka-clank. Half an hour later, another call came in. Vulper seemed to have gotten some new information.
So, it turns out that the only one we can't contact is Amira. So, I suspect the only one who needs to be treated is the Witch of 3 o'clock, Amira. As for where she is, starting from where I live in the forest east of Tromer, where we are now, you'd go to Sanmis, which is northeast of here, and further north to Lenta Hill, and then southeast from Lenta Hill. Be careful with the Mira. She's strong and reclusive, and she'll protect the forest, but why did we lose contact? Did she break the communicator like I did?
Well, I don't know, even if you ask.
I guess we'll just have to go there for now. We're going to the witch's forest. Since I know about the witches, I should go with you. Don't you agree?
Are you sure? It's going to be a long trip, isn't it? Ulysses, are you going to be okay leaving the city of Traumer?
It's okay. I'm tired of the days of being used by the Federation of Sorcerers. I've got a hunch that being with Sangha will be much more fun. So please let me accompany you.
Okay, Ulysses. Let's go together.
Oh, you're going to make Grandma cry.
Thus began the journey of Ulysses and Sangha, unaware that their number of friends would continue to increase. Thank you for listening. Please support us on Patreon.